The year was 1994, a very nice year for me. We lived in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. One day, though, my happiness came to an abrupt stop. I was walking home because my grandma had asked me if I could get her some mint and cucumbers. She was making a salad. I went off to buy those things for her. My grandma had also mentioned not to take too long, seeming a bit worried for whatever reason. I thought, okay, just a worried grandma. But I had no idea what she might be worried about. I bought the mint and cucumbers and began my walk home. Now, no one in my family had bothered to get a driver's license, and this walk took about 54 minutes. I'd always been told it was better to walk anyway. So as I was walking home, I saw this old woman. She was holding a really heavy basket. I walked up and asked if I could hold her basket to help her out. She said yes, though I must admit her voice sounded very odd. I ignored that. Right away, things got weird. As I carried her basket, she suddenly asked,
"Can I move in with you, dearie?"
"Huh? Why? I'm sorry, I don't really know you."
"Well, my husband died this morning, and our house burnt down days before that. We've been living on the streets."
Not really knowing how to reply to this, I just told her she could ask my family, even though obviously they would say no to a stranger living with them. As we walked, I noticed the old lady was doing something with her nails. She was scraping them against each other, like she was sharpening them. I faced ahead and tried to ignore her. Later on, when I glanced at her again, she had disappeared. I dropped the basket and ran home. While running, I looked up into the trees, having heard something, and I swear I saw her climbing a tree, and her nails looked somehow bigger than before. She looked at me. I screamed and ran faster than ever before. I soon made it home, locking the door, my grandma just staring at me, also terrified. She said to me, "You saw her, didn't you?" We stayed inside as snow began to fall outside. Oddly enough, as the snow continued later on in the week, I found blood leading into the cemetery. I wonder if it's connected to that weird old lady. After the incident, I listened to my grandma's warnings, no matter how sudden or out of place they might seem. A year later, we moved to San Francisco, and I haven't had a crazy old woman sighting since.